So the first instructional procedure that I selected was choral reading, and I did it for the standard ELA GSE for first grade RF4. And that is to read with sufficient accuracy and fluency to support comprehension. Choral reading is basically where students read as a group in unison at one time. This helps promote language and fluency. And I believe that choral reading would be good for this standard because it helps with expression as well as practice pronunciation of words by listening to others read as well as listening to yourself read. The next instructional procedure that I selected was the KWL chart. This activates background knowledge and scaffolding. So the standard I tied that to was to S1L1. Basically, that is to obtain, evaluate, and communicate information about the basic needs of plants and animals. I wanted to tie it to a science standard because I feel like KWLs can work in many ways and with many different standards, but I wanted to kind of reach a different direction. Basically, this KWL chart would help with this standard by activating old information about plants and animals that they had previously learned in kindergarten, and then combining it with new information that they would be learning about the basic needs of plants and animals and going farther in depth with it. So what they know, what they want to learn, and then what they did learn afterwards, and that would also help with vocabulary to increase vocabulary. The last instructional procedure that I chose was word wall. And basically that's an area that is designed to help students locate words or vocabulary depending on what standard it's being used for. So I decided to use an ELA standard for first grade, so ELA GSE 1L1. And that standard basic says demonstrate command of the conventions of standard English grammar and the uses of writing or speaking. So word walls are great because students can use them to reference for like sight words because I know in first grade that they're still using sight words, and also you can use it as vocabulary and as well as nouns, adjectives, verbs, prepositions. That way when they are using their writing, they can reference that up there to make sure that they're using a correct noun, that they're using the correct vocabulary, and that their sentence also makes sense. So it's used orally as well as written expressively. So I really like word walls. I have one in my own room, and I think that once they're comfortable with it, it's a great tool to have for them to be successful in many different areas. And that is it.